Hey guys, so we're back. Now today we're doing something a little bit different. Now, don't think that I'm going to do this just for anyone, but we're going to use this as an introductory to a weekly thing that I'm planning on doing. So, I haven't exactly fully planned it out yet, but I will set up the random quote-unquote giveaway thing right now. So all you have to do is leave a comment down below on this video in the comment section below, and I'm going to pick from those comments, and basically it's just going to be a random person. I pick you one of these days, or it's going to be a specific day. We hop on Discord, which is like a voice chatting thing, kind of like Skype but safer, and then I basically just go over your account in depth, and we're going to do it like on a weekly basis. So leave a comment down below if you want to participate in that. Now we're here with Kilroy. This is going to be a long video, and there's going to be like no editing, just because it's going to be so long, and it's Saturday. But basically, he told me, hey, I need a lot of help. You need to help me out, man. Big time. I've got all of these amazing units, and I don't know how to rune them. Rune removal is coming up, but I don't even know what to do. So I was like, you know what? I don't, like, so many people ask me every week, like, I really don't want to. But I felt really bad, and he's like talking about how he has a lot of good units, and he's at a certain position in the game where it's like all runes at this point. You know, look at all, like, I didn't even know that it was this bad. Now there's like, oh god, it's gonna be this like level 39 player or something like that like has 1 nat 5 and like 0 runes because they're not doing any dungeons at all. And I didn't realize the extent of which his problem lies, and that is oh my god, he's got Lima. Okay, so, and he's got Sierra Tiana team as well. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this is gonna be interesting. This is probably gonna be a long video. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna like unrune every single. Oh my god, he doesn't have any space. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna start with his runes, and then we're gonna sell everything we don't deem fit. Kind of like what we did with Obi-Wan. So we're going to go through every single one. Now you guys are probably going to be like, oh, you know, that's a good rune, that's a bad rune. But trust me, just trust me, you don't need it. See, like, this one you don't need, this one you don't need. Like, for the main ones, for the energy runes, and you guys can follow along too and see what you should delete. But keep in mind it's based on your level. And this guy has a ton of stuff. He's probably already up in Guardian just based on his units alone. So it's definitely something that we need to prioritize runes, and he needs to stop hoarding. Jesus, man, you really need to stop hoarding. And we're just going to start selling. Plus 15 runes you can keep. But eventually, you will want to sell them because they take up too much space. They just take up way too much space. And, like, these runes here, that you don't need them, man. You really don't need them. I can just let you keep that one. We're going to get rid of the obviously bad runes. So crit rate, yeah. Mainly, we're looking for HP or, like, defensive substats. So like this one right here, a slot 4 attack percent energy rune. I mean, you might look at it like, oh, 19% crit damage, and look, oh, it's got defense and speed. No, you're never going to use that. Just trust me, you're never going to use it. On a good unit with good runes, you'll never use it. Never. This one, again, sell. So boom, look at that, 266,000 mana stones that you have hoarded up there, right? So this one, another HP 5-star rune. Any percent runes that don't have amazing substats and are 5-star, you'll want to sell it. You really don't want to hold on to it. See, I'll keep that 18% one just because you might find use of it eventually, just on some like world boss unit or something. See, again, 24% accuracy. This one you don't need. That, nope, definitely not. Oh, sorry, I totally forgot that there's like a delay. I need to like look up on my OBS and whatnot. So, defensive crit rate. Yeah, see, that's a good rune. That's 5 or plus 15. This one you could delete. Oh my gosh, dude. What is going on with this account? I honestly, like, it's okay. So for the first time he emailed me, I was like, all right, it's no big deal. I'll just spend like 10-20 minutes going through this really starter level account, and we're gonna just see what he has and just kind of give us some pointers. And then I hopped on, and I was ready to record, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh my god, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Seriously, this is absolutely nuts. I think this is worse than Obi-Wan. I highly suggest you guys go check out the Obi-Wan video where I helped him when I was basically going through his monster box and just deleting runes that were not going to be good for him because he's trying to get up into Guardian 1, Guardian 2. I was like, dude, you really need to delete these runes and all this shit. And a lot of people were like, oh, that was a good rune, you shouldn't have deleted that. Oh, you know, glad you helped him out. And Obi-Wan Newbie is up in like G2 now. He's a good player. Like, he's really improved since that video. A lot of it on his own as well. But he's starting to really catch up to the ball of where he should be. See, I'll keep that one because you could enchant gem some crit rate, and that's pretty decent. This one, see, no crit rate at all right here. You see that? No crit rate, and it's got low attack percent subsets. So you sell that shit, okay? Actually, oh, it's got one more on it. It's a legend, so you could get more attack percent. Yeah, I hopped on this account and I was like, oh my god. Whew. And I didn't even scroll all the way down, so that Lima is like a huge surprise to me. So, okay, you kind of get, like, get what I'm doing for the Kilroy? Do you see why I'm selling the runes that I'm selling? I mean, you got all of these units. Like, I just want to show you guys, okay? He's running 5-star runes, okay? I'm sure a lot of you out there that have like 20 or 36 stars have better runes than this. Right? That's the problem he's at. And he's running shit like HP on Praha. I've got the same substats as him here, but I've got 100 speed, exactly 100 speed more than him. And same HP, more defense. Not as much accuracy, granted, but same resistance, all that jazz. That's the kind of boat he's in here. He is in a very bad sinking ship. So we're gonna throw him a little bit of a life raft here. We'll keep that just in case. See, this one we can get rid of. Actually, that's +6. We'll keep it because I could get more crit damage. Man, and I just got some food too. I just cooked up some food. I was like, oh, I'll spend 10 minutes on this. Let it cool down, or let my food cool down, and then I'll eat it. But man, we're gonna be on here for like an hour. This is gonna be nuts. See, this is a 6-star attack percent rune with no good substats. We're just gonna sell that, okay? Now, let's see. What are we gonna do? Yeah. Yeah, see, that's a decent rune because I could get more crit damage. That's got HP. Oh man, you got a very horde type personality. You just like hold on to these runes, man. Like absolutely everything in here. See, that's okay to hold on to. At this point of the game, he should just be like, hey, sell anything that's just 5-star. That's what he should just tell himself. I sell anything that's 5-star. Without like 20% or higher substats, right? You just got to sell it. You got to get rid of it. You can't hold on to this type of stuff. Like, where are you going to use 20% accuracy revenge rune without HP, defense, or speed on this type of slot? This slot 5 is like one of the most crucial slots because you can put anything on it. And the fact that you're running like none of those substats and then keeping the rune, nah, can't happen. Just can't happen. See, this one you can keep. So when we sell, and sell. This guy's gonna have so much mana. Oh my gosh, he's gonna have so much mana stones by the end of this. So this will be, I'll do the first part where we just get rid of all of his runes, and then I'll probably cut, and then I'll probably, what was I gonna say? Then I'll probably unrune all of his units off screen, and then we'll start runing it again, and I'll start the video back up. See, we can keep that. Now, of course, guys, we're not going to be able to rune up everything, but, and his world boss is going to suffer a little bit, but it's essential. He needs to stop doing this. Like, this shit is not okay. Like, what you're seeing in this, in the rune box right here is not okay. It's just not. He's going to get so far behind, and he's just going to stay behind. He's already behind, and he's going to stay behind if he keeps doing this. You cannot hoard. You cannot hoard runes. You have to be picky. Right? Oh, see, this is good. 22% crit rate. Shit. See this one? Not good. And you got to think about, okay, what type of units are going to use this? Like, where could I use it? You don't just go, oh, it's got some good substats. It looks somewhat okay. I'll keep it, and maybe a monster down the road will get here. Like, no, you only do that for super, super overpowered runes. Like this one, he's got a better version right here, so we'll sell this one. And then see, he's got a better version here, so we can sell that crit rate one. See, that's good. That's a sell. Actually, we'll keep that for him, because he might need that. We'll keep the crit rate. Oh man, this is hurting my head. I already spent a ton of time. Ooh, oh, I thought that was 20% attack. No, that's a sell. Dang it. I thought I saw some decent runes in here. I mean, there are some decent runes in here. Like, oh my gosh, like, look. This is the amount of usable runes for your account that you have here, man. This is the amount. Right here. You see? Okay, let's keep on moving. Did we already do Fatal? I doubt it. No, we didn't. Shit. See, you don't need Fatal HP percent because you're never going to use it. That's a 5-star, 4 or 5-star gun. That could be broken set with the crit rate substats. I don't know why you're I don't know why you're plus 15 these runes. See, that can keep. That can keep. And you also have to like think ahead of time as well. Like, hey, I can actually enchant to gem some of this stuff out. Like this one right here, you can enchant gem that flat HP out. So we keep it. You know? Oh wait, I didn't mean to take that out. There we go. Yes, that's a sell. You need to stop being so lenient with 6-star runes. Like, just because it's 6-star doesn't mean it's good. Like this right here, that's okay. And you might need it. But like, watch, that's a sell. So on slot 3, we're mainly looking for crit rate, HP, and speed. See, we can keep that. Just because he needs speed. Yeah, he needs speed. See, this one would be a keep. That's a keep. This one's a sell. Oh boy. What is going on with this account? Yeah, we can keep that. Sell, sell. Oh boy. Alright. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna sell a few more runes just to make up space. So basically what we're doing here is we're making space, okay? If you guys think we're like, oh, we're just getting rid of all of his runes. No, we're making space because he had 2 rune slots. Two. So I'm gonna make some more space, just a little bit more, and then we're gonna start unruning all of his units, and then I'll cut back. Okay, so we're back here. I did a few runs of Dragons B10, and basically I made up a team to do it pretty decently fast. It's going to be around the 2 to 3 minute mark. It's faster than what he was doing because he said he was taking like 5 minutes to clear it. So if what he says is true, this should be his fastest time. It's not. It is. Yeah, okay, so it is. 3 minutes. So here's your 3-minute team. You could do it faster if you had, if you replaced Chasoon with like another nuker, but I don't think your units are ruined well enough for that. Okay, here's the deal. I cannot re-rune this entire account. There's just too many units, way too many runes. It would take me the entire day of free rune removal. And given that my Guild War Rush is in 9 minutes, I just can't do it. So what we're going to do is, I already sold a good chunk of your runes. You can use that as a guideline for which runes you need to sell. You need to just man the fuck up, like grow a pair, dude, and just start selling your runes, okay? Like, I was like coming into the video and I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna be nice, I'm gonna be gentle, be like, hey, it's all right, you know, here you go, you can do this. No more. Put my fucking foot down, all right? Your account is so overpowered with units. It's such a fucking shame that you don't have good runes, because this is like a legend. This is like a legend level account with no runes. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Okay? You have Samus, OP as fuck, okay, for defense. Praha, OP for defense. Vanessa, Zyros. I'm talking about like Arena, okay? Kumar, you got Ritesh. What else you got? You got, fuck man, you got Jingzi, who's also pretty good. You got Sierra Tiana combo. You have a Sierra Tiana combo for bomb teams. The most broken AO team in the game. So, I don't know really to tell you. You've got Lima, too. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, you have the most broken units in the game. All of the broken teams. You have everything you could ever want. You do not need more monsters at all. Nothing. You've got everything. But you have 0 runes. Nothing. You've got nothing. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go through, and we're going to talk about rune builds. I'm not even going to look at your runes. I'm not even going to look at your stats. It's just going to make me cry, okay? It's going to make me just more salty than ever and more on the edge of my chair, okay? So we're going to go through, and we're going to talk about the main important units, okay? You do not need to focus on shit like Tyrone and Soha. You got Tiana. You don't need Soha, all right? You don't need Miang. You need to be focusing on dragons. You don't need to do Rift. You don't need to do Giants. You don't need to do any of that shit. You need to focus dragons because the majority of the monsters that you have here need violent runes, and a lot of them, okay? So, we're going to go through. I'm not even going to look at your stats. We're just going to look at rune builds. So the first one that pops out, mainly for Guild Wars and, not Arena, but Guild Wars and Real-Time Arena, is Chow. You got double Chow, Violent Revenge. I would recommend Violent Nemesis, but that works too. You can go Revenge if you'd like. Alicia, I unruined her because her rune set was just absolutely awful. Alicia is one of the most overpowered AO units in the game as well, because if she kills one of the units, she gets another AoE attack off. She's part of the holy trinity of AO, and that's Alicia, Zyros, and Lucian. Every defense has to protect against those 3, or you will get farmed in Guardian 2, Guardian 3. In the wise words of Scat Fetus, okay? So Alicia, you need to stop messing around with her. She's the real deal. Give her some good runes and a will set. You don't need to do a 4 set. You don't need to do Rage. You don't need to do Fatal. Preferably you do, but you don't need to. You put on will runes and then 2 other sets, or a 4 set. But given that you don't really have, crazy will runes, I don't think you'll be able to do that. So maybe it's best that you focus on farming dragons and try to get some blade runes on her. And maybe, just maybe, you could put a rage set. Praha, you need Despair Nemesis. The Despair Endure set that you had on was absolutely atrocious. You need Despair Nemesis or double Nemesis Will, but preferably Despair Nemesis, because you've got all of the other units that you can use to make her viable on Despair Nemesis. And you need to be over 200 speed. You need a very large amount of speed. So you go speed, HP, HP. Okay? Speed, HP, HP. And with that set, she's very good on defense to interrupt. So her job is to interrupt. We're going to keep moving down here for the important arena units, okay? I already made the Dragons team for you. You can play around with it and you can work on it if you'd like. But next one is Samoth. Samoth does very well on Despair Nemesis. Okay? Now with Samoth, a lot of people are like, oh, you don't need to give him any speed. He's going to get his little death AoE turn or whatever anyways. No. You should go speed, crit damage, attack, over 200 speed if you can. And then that way you can actually get your second skill AoE off, right? And then he'll die, and then you can get your third skill AoE off. So you're getting 2 AoEs off. If you just let him die turn 1, you're going to be prone to getting Zyrost. It's a big mess. But that's something to go for. Here we got Teor, a very good unit, both in dungeons and in PvP. And you're running broken sets. It's unacceptable. You need to either give him Swift, or Violent, or Rage. There's other people that run different sets. That's fine. If they have the runes for it, they can do it. Swift, Violent, Rage. That is the trio that Teor deserves. Okay? Unrune your other units. Like, there's units that you don't need. You don't use them. Okay? Like you're not going to use this guy. Not with the units that you have. Theomars, you need Violent. Okay? Lots of Violent. And you're ruining him attack, damage attack. That works. But he's slow. One thing I noticed with all your units is that they're slow as fuck. They're slow. This Vertihill that I just ruined up here, I made him slow on purpose so that he goes after all of your units. But if you guys noticed in the dungeon, he was going before all of his units. So they're all lower than 150 speed. Lower than 150 speed. Lower than 150 speed. Lower. Oh, okay, so this is higher. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Lower than 150 speed. Your Chasun should be up there in speed. Speed HP, HP, or HP, HP, HP with large amounts of substats. Speed substats. Okay, moving on. Then we got Vanessa. Vanessa, I don't know what you're trying to do with Vanessa. Violent Guard works, but you mainly want to go HP times 3, so HP, HP, HP with speed substats. If you can't do that, you can go speed, HP, HP, but I don't think you're going to be using Vanessa anytime soon. Zyros. Zyros is Violent or Despair. It looks like your Zyros is okay, but you have low crit rate, low crit damage, and attack with no speed. I don't know where you're going to use Zyros. His speed, you got 113 speed on your Zyros. Any unit is going to outspeed him. He's going to get outsped immediately. You can't run him like this. So what you should do is make him Bruiser. Make him tanky build for now until you can get decent runes to run him YOLO. I just don't think that with your current rune sets you can use him to his fullest potential as a damage dealer. Raki, she's okay for now. Yeah, I mean, you're going to mainly use her in Guild Wars, which is totally cool. Ignore Lisa for now. She is a Rift unit. You should not be doing Rift. Not now. Not anytime soon. You need to farm runes. Big time. Jiangfei. Don't even worry about him. He's a Rift unit. Laika. He's fine. Shiwu. He's too slow. Shiwu's too slow, but you got the right idea. He should be up 200 or higher speed. Okay? Kumar. Kumar is... He's okay for now, but he's too low of speed. Okay? Ignore me hoeing. He's another Rift unit. Don't need him right now, okay? Because you're not going to be farming Rift. Chasun, you need more speed. Way more speed, man. Way more speed. Violent Nemesis if you can, or just Violent in general. Ritesh, again, lacking the speed, but now on top of that, he's lacking crit rate. Jamair, don't even worry about Jamair. It's a Guild War unit. But if I were you, I would make him faster, a lot faster. Ladriel, faster. You need to be faster, more HP. Second Ladriel, you need more HP and faster. Your Pongbaek, you said, was fine. Okay, but he's slow, so I don't know what you're trying to do there. Jingzi, I don't even know what you're trying to do. You're trying to go Violent Revenge. Okay, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to copy these endgame builds with runes that are half of that. They're like half of the endgame runes that you would need to be running these sets. You need to go back to your roots, man. You need to just go Violent Offset. Just try to get decent substats on him, because you're getting absolutely screwed over with bad substats. Sierra, you got the units to make the most overpowered AO in the game, bomb teams. You need to make her faster. Her damage is fine, her attack power is fine, but you need to make her faster. Okay? So what you would do, you would go Sierra, Tiana, Megan, and then you would go some type of bomber. Sorry. So you'd go Malaka, because you don't have the light or dark bomber, which is fine. So you go Malaka. So you would have Tiana go. Tiana goes first, then Megan, because you don't want to remove your own buffs. And then your bomb goes, your Malaka goes, and then Sierra last. And then boom, poof, all the units just disappear off the map. So, yeah, you have like the most overpowered AO in the game, but you don't have the runes for it. Every other unit after that, Veramos needs more speed, big time. Even when I was doing DB10 with a very safe team, he was struggling to keep up, removing the dots. He's too slow. Your beta, too slow. She's way too slow. Speed is another thing that's important in this game. It's like almost everything. And top of that with HP. Speed determines your turn order and how much turns you're getting. If you're getting like twice as, or if you're getting 2 times as less turns, that is a huge disadvantage. Not just for your healing and your damage dealing, but because the skills are not cooldowning as fast. Or they're cooling down as fast. I don't know. Oh god, I can't English today. This account has got my head spinning. It's just fucking ridiculous. And I can't even believe my eyes right now. Your Lima would be the same build as Praha, Despair Nemesis, or you could make one of them double Nemesis Will. You got some great options here. So the point is, dude, I'm gonna give it to you straight. Your runes are awful. They're absolutely horrible. Like a 1 out of 10 for the runes. But your account has so much potential. Your account has everything you need in units. A lot of people like just really struggle because they can't get the units. And they're just like, oh, I'm never gonna progress. I don't have this unit. You've got all of that. You've got everything. You have more units. I would say you would have... I'm a little bit hesitant to say it, but I'm almost tempted to just say you have better unit options than the top players, like the G3 legend players. You've got better options than them. You've got everything, but you don't have runes. And I bet you anything, you don't have skill ups either. And I'm not wrong about that. So you have your 4 stars skilled up. I mean, I know your 4 stars are going to be skilled up because you probably summon a lot. But your 5 stars are for sure not skilled up. Okay, so some of them. So if you need to spend your Devilmon on some stuff, I'm going to tell you right now, start working on your dungeon team, finish that up, and then start working on your arena units, mainly your offensive units. So Sierra, Tiana, you probably don't need to skill up Tiana, but you definitely need to skill up Sierra. You need to skill up your Zyros. You already skilled up him. Awesome, awesome. Teor deserves some skill ups. He's super awesome. Alicia, boom, you did it. Praha definitely needs skill ups. Like, you're starting to get the pattern here. The ones that we were talking about, they're the ones that need the skill ups. Okay? So start working on that, man. I'm gonna hop off here. I need to log back onto my account for Guild War Rush. I'm 4 minutes late. And then I need to go talk to my guildmates as well. But that's pretty much it. There's just too much stuff on the account. I can't even. So, hope this helps to the individual that needs this type of help. You've got everything, but you're missing the runes. You got everything but the runes, man. And if you get the runes, you've got the account for a legend player. But it's going to take some time. Alright, so focus on that dragons, man. Don't take it too hard, but you definitely need to start working on the dungeons. Alright guys, just make sure you leave a comment down below for the weekly arena advice. It won't be as harsh as this was. I'm just really annoyed the fact that he has so much stuff. But leave a comment down below. I'll make sure to pick from that, and then I'll talk about the details of this new series that I plan on doing. And stay tuned for the Farmerphil account. I'm almost done with the Veramos Fusion. I don't want to make another Farmerphil episode until I finish the Veramos Fusion, and I'm just missing like a few essences, and then I'm done. So, hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you all shortly and later.